Let's roll.
What's he doing here?
We have a truce.
I didn't even bring any weapons. Here, check my pants.
Hey fans, what's up? This is Gamer Guy 7 Aces, and I'm joined with my friend Silver Onyx for a special impressions video for Sonic Boom TV show.
Yay, Sonic Boom came out. Woo.
Yeah, like, you know, I wasn't able to watch it, of course, because, I mean, I can't wake up that early. Like, it was 7 a.m. Eastern time.
I can't wake up either. I don't have a DVR, so I have to watch it there, period.
Yeah. And plus, I had to go to my marching band and everything, so I was thinking, oh crap, I'm not going to be able to see this. But, like, a lot of people actually bootleg that on other sites. And this other guy, I won't name his name just in case, but he uploaded, like, HD, like basically HD, quality of the two shows, episode 1 and episode 2.
Well, let me get this out of the way. I will not leave any, since I'm editing this video, I don't know if Gamer will do it, but I will not leave any links to the Sonic Boom to pirate it. Do it at your own risk. In my channel, I really don't want to support piracy, even though I kind of do it sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but, I mean, I know a lot of people don't have cable, but
yeah, so. I know, but like, you know, I think you can watch I think you can watch it on the Cartoon Network site. I don't fucking know, but I'll leave a link to the official places where you can watch. Hopefully,
yeah.
I think in the Cartoon Network site you can watch some episodes, and you can watch.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot you can watch on their website.
On the Cartoon Network website. So yeah, I'm just trying my best to support the series. I'm gonna try my best to wake up and watch it, and tune in and watch it. But yeah.
Yeah, I do think they could have released a little earlier. Like, I remember Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comes out like 9 a.m. I think.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, but oh well, forget about the time. But yeah.
I guess for the topic, I guess overall thoughts. Like, what do you think about the animation in the show?
Oh, it's great, but can we talk about the bad things first?
Oh, really, the bad things? Why?
Oh yeah, it's only one bad thing that everyone has been saying. At first I thought, okay, this would happen. When I first watched it, like I watched it on like this, it's like this website, and it's like the Russian version of Facebook or whatever. It's called VK something. Yeah. So when I saw it, like it was in SD quality. So I just saw like you know, like it was just a picture of like Sonic running and with a blue background, and then it just had the characters that, and then the title was Sonic Boom. So I was like, wait, is the intro like this?
Oh,
like
yeah,
I thought.
I mean, the intro is what you expect from a Cartoon Network show. If you haven't been watching.
I was thinking it got cut short or something. So I was like, wait. So I replayed it again. I'm like, this is the intro.
It looks really generic. It looks really cartoon, like new cartoons. Like a lot of, if you watch Cartoon Network, a lot of cartoons have these weird, really short and lame openings. Like this YouTuber called Pan Pizza made a point. He said that new cartoons are getting good in quality, but the intros are getting really shitty, and all they do is just show the theme, like the title, and just a bit of music, and that's it. That's what Sonic Boom was.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, when you think about it, like, this ain't the 90s anymore where they have like 2-minute
cool
intros
and shit.
like Sonic, he's got an attitude.
It's just like. I will admit, I've been watching a few cartoons now because my internet's been a little slow, and I recently got Facebook. Before I started watching Cartoon Network, and I'm actually kind of liking the new cartoons. Like, and now that Sonic Boom is out, I have another reason to watch Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
But
there's just one more beef. Oh, okay, there's just one more beef I have with the show. If they could have at least had like the Sonic Boom song, like from Crush 40 or something,
yeah,
it would have made
that would have been
sense.
cool. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but that's about it. Because when I saw that, I was like, "Crap, that intro sucked." But then when I watched the show, like, sweet, you know.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like the intro. I guess everything else was amazing. So, like I said, the topic was the animation before you say, "Hey, let's get the bad thing out of the way," but whatever. Okay. So what do you think of the animation?
Oh yeah, okay. When I first saw the animation, you know, like the first minutes of episode 1 back in February, like I thought it was great and everything. But then remember when I saw the trailer and I said that the way the characters move is kind of twitchy, like it kind of reminds me of Penguins of Madagascar. I don't know, like it's minor nitpicks I have, but you know, because I'm into animation, so it just felt like a little jerky. It didn't look consistent to the one in the earlier this year. But
much.
But then when I saw the show, like everything fit perfectly. So I guess it was just my eyes. I don't know. But yeah. So like a lot of people say that like both episodes are great, of course, but the second episode is better than the first one. But I really like the dynamic of the first episode. Like
the first episode was dark. Like
yeah, we're not going to say dark, but I mean it has some serious moments. So I'm going to be the different one to say that I like episode 1 a little bit more. Like episode 2, what was funny, like it was the best comically, but I like episode 1 had more of the dynamic because like it started like with the whole like Coyote and Roadrunner thing, like running. It even reminded me of Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
and they, you know, like
really
that whole
did.
intro.
Well, I mean, in terms of the animation, like it's CGI. I mean, I'm just one of those people that I'm really biased with CGI. And like, I don't like CGI shows because I prefer 2D because I think 2D could be more beautiful than CGI.
Yeah.
But the CGI in the show is actually pretty decent considering. I mean, it wasn't anything great, but it looks fluid. It doesn't really seem kind of like
it reminds me of like a 3D type of Looney Tunes, like you know that Looney Tunes, that new show.
In the Looney Tunes show. Have you ever seen that show? They do these 3D Roadrunner shorts, and that's basically what this animation kind of reminds me of.
Yeah. So I really like that. And plus, we've seen more cutscenes and stuff of Sonic in 3D now than in 2D. If you think about it, because of the video games and all that. So yeah, it looked like a really nice put together video game show that, you know.
Yeah.
So
well,
like I really liked it.
Well, I don't know. I can't really say much about the animation. Just it was pretty decent. It wasn't as great as I thought it would be, but you know what? Whatever. It's pretty good. I like it. But you know, it was okay.
Yeah. So okay, let's start out the first episode. Like right after that scene when Tails crashed. Like when I saw that, I thought it was going to be like a comical moment. I thought like like how like when Wile E. Coyote, when he falls, he has like a boo boo on his head or whatever, and then it's like But with this one, like I was kind of surprised how kind of like serious it was. Like when Sonic saw Tails, like his face was blackened with the smoke.
It's basically the preview of the first episode of I mean the first trailer we saw of the show, which was basically Sonic going after Dr. Eggman in the trailer.
Yeah. And then like Sonic was checking to see if his heart was still beating.
Yeah, that was pretty dark. I didn't really get. I kind of got surprised that they actually did that because it's Cartoon Network. But you know, recently a lot of Cartoon Network shows have been saying a lot of things like, "Hey, I would die," or say, "I was like, wait, that's surprising," considering that. They're acknowledging that people can die, and I like what they did here with Sonic Boom. That Sonic got really worried. He was like, "Holy shit, is he dead? Is he dead?" Like,
because back in the day, sorry to interrupt, but you know, like back in the day in the Sonic cartoons, if like a character is not doing well, like all you do is just you look at the character and then he opens his eyes, kind of like slow, like where am I, type of thing. But like in this one, like that wasn't the case. Tails was out. And if it wasn't for Sonic checking if he was okay, like if his heart was still beating, you know, so I was like, oh, that's cool. And then Sonic took responsibility, saying, I'll make sure that nothing ever happens to you again. And then you know, you see the next scene. That one was funny though.
When he wakes up and he's like, hey, you can now rest in or something with grandkids. So like, I don't have any grandkids. What the fuck? I really laughed at that part. Like the whole plot of the episode was that Sonic was trying to find a new sidekick. Spoiler: Sonic was trying to find a new sidekick, and you saw like the first people that were lining up was like Amy. Amy's fucking. Let me get this out of the way. Amy's my favorite character because she's funny as hell, and she actually has an interesting character now, which is funny to me because she was like a fan. If you play the game, she was like a fangirl, and now she's just really optimistic. Psychiatrist. She's like, what the fuck?
I really like that. And you know, the funny thing is, at first I thought, because the show made it look like that was the first time they met, but then when Sonic's like, I know who you are, Amy's like, okay, this is not like
that was the joke. That was the joke. which was funny. Like at first I thought the same thing. I was like, oh wait, what the fuck, they meet for the first time? But no. And by the way, the series is not really plot heavy, so all the characters, they already know each other. So it's not really something like. I found it a little weird though that Styx appeared in the second episode, but I'll get to that later. But you know, they don't show when they meet. They'll probably do an episode about that later on. But this show
that's actually going to be the third episode. I looked in Wikipedia. You know, they actually have a list of episodes for the rest of the month, and the next one is called Stixy something. So yeah, the next episode is going to be about Styx, the third episode.
All right, well, okay, well. Well, I mean, the highlights of I might as well just say the pros and the cons. I'll put it in the video. I think I'll put like the pros and shit as we go on. But the pros to me were the plot lines, how deep it was, like how it was surprisingly it wasn't afraid to be dark. Like hey, like when Sonic, like he said, what Gamer said, when Sonic went to check the heartbeats, like he was like, hey, are you fucking alive? But you know, in the humor was funny. Like it was well written, it was well voiced. I love all the voices. Like I liked Tails' new voice. I like Amy's new voice. So another pro is the new voices. So and I guess for cons I can't really say much because for cons it would just be a little nitpicky. For cons, I guess I'm gonna say it was a little cliche with Eggman. You know, I wish they could have written it more better with Eggman. Obviously, saying at the end, "Oh, I'm just here to distract you."
But you gotta admit, like his voice acting talent was the best in the show.
Mike Pollock did an amazing job. Like
Pollock there were at times when he was talking, it didn't even sound like the stereotypical Dr. Eggman.
It sounded so funny. It was so well written. Like I wish they would have done a little more with that. But you know what? That's honestly the only con of the episode. Just how cliche it was. Like, oh look, he's the bad guy. He's gonna do something bad. Like I wish they would have done something funny. Like he actually wanted to be his sidekick, but then at the end he just got heartbroken. And
I think when it comes to Eggman,
I
think when it comes to Eggman trying to screw the characters, I think in episode 2 that was the most ingenious plan, because that actually surprised me too. Like, oh, so you actually wanted to make Sonic and Tails tired so you could defeat them? Like, that's really brilliant.
That was clever. That was clever. Like, I wish they would have done this in episode 1, but you know what? It was the first episode. I'll forgive it. But you know, overall, episode 1 was pretty amazing. It was the first episode to show off. And I like it. I like how they showed off the series. So pretty good. So now on to episode 2.
Wait. There's one thing I want to talk about episode 1 though. Everyone keeps on skipping this character, but I loved him because he just reminded me of like those.
What was his? Oh
the Beaver.
The Beaver.
I didn't know Mike Pollock. Yeah, I didn't know that Mike Pollock also voiced him too. He reminded me of someone from Looney Tunes. I don't know, he's like
it's from one of Hanna-Barbera's character, like one of the dog. Like it was like a mopey dog. I forgot the name.
Droopy,
Droopy, that's what he reminded me of. Droopy.
Yeah, he was so funny. Like, I actually wish we could see more of him in the future because I like.
Probably
his
will. I mean, he'll probably just be like a joke character, you know, like
actually, I'm going quantum position.
Droopy. I'll never forget Droopy, or I mean, not Droopy. I mean the Beaver.
Yeah, like it's funny. The first time he said, my name is." I forgot what his name is. He said, "I'm cowardice and everything."
Yeah, which is awesome. Which is funny. So I guess we should move on to episode 2. Well, I'm gonna do a format with these things. I'm just gonna name the pros and the cons and our general thoughts and whatever, blah blah blah. But so with episode 2. What was it called again? I forgot.
It's a long ass title. It's could a evil sidekick crash on your couch for a few days or something?
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, that's a long title.
So the episode starts out with Sonic and his friends. You know, they're resting and shit and whatever, and then Eggman appears out of nowhere saying, "Hey, my base was fucked up. Can I stay with you guys?" And then Sonic's like, "But you're my enemy." And he's like, "But please," or something. And then the whole plot of the episode is Eggman, he's staying with his friend, with Sonic and Tails, and he's basically tiring them out, basically guilt tripping them until, you know, they get really, really tired and shit. And then at the end of the episode, they do something really clever instead of some cliche shit, and it was pretty funny. It was funny, and I liked it. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I really like the episode. Like I don't know, I love the episode, but when I'm always like the different person when everyone always says that they love this one. I always like I like it, but you know, like I like this one better. But
I know what you mean, but I personally prefer episode 2 because episode 1 was really good. But like I said, that one little nitpick I had with Eggman, you know, the whole cliche thing. But this one, I think I feel as if they wrote it way better. Like
episode 2 was
Eggman's episode, which was funny because they actually show Eggman's funny side. Which to me, Eggman is a silly character. He's not this this overlord or whatever. He's just this really silly character, and they're really emphasizing on this, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like how it wasn't all cliche, like, hey, you know what, I tricked you into making you sleep, so I will destroy you now. But instead of doing that, they make his robot go all fucking crazy and shit. They have to help him. That was clever. That was really clever.
Yeah, that's true. And I like how they actually made Sticks useful. Like, the only character so far who wasn't useful in the show is Knuckles, but I'm sure he'll get his time.
Knuckles is a joke. Like, in the first episode, he was like he wanted to make Sonic his sidekick, which was fun.
Yeah. Every character now has had their chance, like, you know, Amy and everything, and Sticks too. So, like, I mean, Sticks is going to get her own segment, but like, I like to see like Knuckles more.
I want to see more of Knuckles. I want to see. Knuckles seems kind of egotistical. Like, he seems kind of like this ego one. Like that's kind of weird, considering that Knuckles is not really kind of that person, you know, that has an ego. I want to see what they do with this. I want to see what they do with how Knuckles is.
you know, like, I think when it comes to Knuckles, even though people want to act like he's 1D, he's actually had some character changes from his first appearance in Sonic 3. Like, okay, we all know he was like the gullible bad guy in Sonic 3.
Douche, like, of the game.
Yeah, and then he started becoming Sonic's friend again, and then like during like the Dark Age period, like in Sonic X, he was just the dumbass who just,
he was the dumbass, like, he was the dumb way. Sonic X.
And then like near 2010, or basically like around like Sonic Lost World, he became a little cocky but dumb. Like, remember, like in Sonic Lost World, he's like, what when he said, I would have gotten them all done, or I would have saved them all by now, you know?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. I want to see what they do with this ego thing he has going on. Like, I want to see. I don't hope it's not something cliche, like, you know, like Knuckles. Basically, the whole cliche is that Knuckles thinks that he's superior to everyone, and then he finds out that maybe he actually needs his friends. I don't hope they don't do that with him, because that would be a little boring. But whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I think their characters kind of changed even from the video game, because in the video game, him and Sonic are more like rivals.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is
together.
just that I hope they don't do a cliche with that, like basically a normal cartoon cliche where he realizes that, you know what, and I really do need my friends. I don't really have to be an ego asshole all the time. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't mind it. I just hope they don't do something cliche with it.
Yeah, so I mean, like, okay, I know we're just about the show, but I'm just talking about the story of the video game. So when the video games come out, I think whether the game is bad or not, I don't care. Just the story is going to, I think it's going to like basically bring full circle and flesh out the whole like universe of Sonic Boom more and the characters. Yeah. You know, like with the whole relationship between Sonic, why he's so cocky and a douche. By the way, he's really a douche in the show.
Yeah, he really is. He kind of is.
Yeah. So I think it will kind of, because since Rise of Lyric is supposed to be like the prequel to everything, and like I want to know like where the hell is Lyric during all this? Is he already defeated? Is he dead? Or
I don't know.
Is Shadow?
I don't know where the cartoon. I don't know where the cartoon goes. I don't know how many seasons this will have, but I hope we get to see Shadow, Metal Sonic, Lyric.
So now, like, this show actually, believe it or not, made me more interested in the game, just mainly for the story more than the gameplay.
Well, I mean,
you know,
I might as well get this out of the way. I mean, I played the demo for the 3DS game. I think it was good. I mean,
that's alright.
It was alright. It was alright. Basically, it was alright. You know.
Yeah, I had to play the whole thing to beat the whole game.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm really gonna follow the cartoon. I'm gonna get the games, but probably just get it for my birthday later next year, whatever. But as for the show, I'm gonna really follow it all the way. I'm gonna watch it on Cartoon Network constantly. I guess I'm gonna still say the pros of the episode, because we kind of got off track. I guess the pros was the whole thing with how basically Dr. Eggman was the pro. How he was just like, it was so focused on Eggman, in my opinion. I liked it. Another pro was how it wasn't cliche. I wasn't, you know what, I tricked you, but then at the end I need your help. Like I said, the humor is still great. Another pro, the writing. For cons, I don't really have any cons for this episode, to be honest, because I really like this episode. I don't know if you have some, but I don't have any cons in my opinion. But I think that's...
I don't really have any cons with it, but like, oh man, just when I was talking, like, I had some other ideas about episode 1 I didn't talk about, but we'll get to that later. But so I really
go ahead, like, whatever.
Like, I really liked the episode 2. There wasn't really any problem I had. Like, what I was going to say, like, it's funny how like so much happened in just within 11 minutes with each episode. So like, it's like a lot happened.
So I guess we might as well go on to like our expectations and our general thoughts of the series and what we want to see.
Oh yeah, I think the main strength is the voice acting cast. Like, you know, like a lot of people always say,
the voice acting is great. Like, I don't know who voices Tails. I know I heard her voice before in Cartoon Network shows, because I've been watching some Cartoon Network shows.
Yeah, I heard it's changed, but I can't even tell the difference.
I can't tell the difference.
It's
but I don't know. Styx, I heard her voice before. I don't remember her name.
Several times.
I've heard her voice so many times, I forgot her name. I think she voiced Susie in the Rugrats.
Yeah, Susie in the Rugrats and other characters too in other cartoons.
That's where I heard her voice before. Knuckles, he's voiced by an anime voice actor. I don't know who he is, but I heard his voice before in a lot of animes by Funimation. So I'll probably leave the voice actors in the description. But like, if I look it up, but you know, I know Knuckles' voice is fucking great. Like, his voice is so good.
You know, besides Mike Pollock, when it comes to new voices, like the cast that is in here, excluding Shadow, because we all know his voice actor is kind of Yeah, but the voice acting, like, the main problem people had with in the past was Roger Craig Smith and the lady, I forgot who plays Amy. But with Roger Craig Smith, like, he's been good. Like, sure, his voice has changed in tone, like, between Colors and Generations and Lost World. Like, with Lost World, his voice was more high-pitched and stuff. And then in Colors,
well,
it was more like low.
In Colors, it was really, like, cheesy. In Generations, he was kind of the same. Was good, but was kind of the same. In Colors, he was really douchey, serious, and warrior. And Boom is kind of the same, except that
Boom is perfect. Like, I think he nailed it. Like, you know, even with Jason Griffith, like, it took him years to nail down his Sonic voice. But with Roger Craig, like, I always, like, the first time I heard him in Sonic Colors, it was weird. I was like, whoa, this is weird. But then I immediately got into it when I looked more into the game. And yeah, so far he's the best voice in my opinion, besides Jaleel White, who was he was another time.
Like my favorite voice is my Pollock. Like my Pollock did a great job in this show. He did a great job. Like I was surprised in how much he changed his voice. Like if you play Generations, if you play the games he voiced in, and you watch this show, you see how good his voice talent is, and it's just like wow. Like he basically made Eggman into this kind of wimpy, not wimpy, this kind of weird. Sarcastic character, like when he was saying with Sonic and his friends were like, oh hey buddy, what's up, like that kind of weird thing that you don't see Eggman say to Sonic.
Yeah, like he said a lot of weird things in the show. It's like wow, like he had a lot of character development.
Yeah, and it was awesome. Like, but I guess my second favorite would have to be Amy's voice. I love her voice.
Yeah, it's improved so much.
It's so good. Like her voice and like her first voice in Sonic Adventure was meh. And, well, it was okay, but it wasn't, you know, as great as
I thought you were talking about the voice actor, like, since, three writers, or Generations?
Yeah, well, in general, her voices were pretty okay. Like, I don't mind her 4-Kids voice.
Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, in Generations, she was Minnie Mouse. Here, she's freaking, oh my god, she's fucking awesome.
It's a mixture of the Minnie Mouse a little bit and the original one from like, you know, like 4-Kids. Yeah. And it makes it sound like a lot, like she doesn't sound annoying.
I guess another thing that I love about the show that I hope to see more are the characters. Like, I'm not really that big into Knuckles. I want to see more about, because basically I haven't seen much about Knuckles. I can't really say much about it. But with the characters that we have seen about, I like Sonic is still kind of a douche, but he's still pretty funny. Tails is more, you know, kind of like the sarcastic, funny, like smart guy, I think.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of funny though. Like throughout the whole 2 episodes, like Sonic wasn't even happy at all.
Yeah,
he was just
funny,
annoyed and pissed. Like, wow, this is. I mean, like it reminds me of the classic games, like you know, like in Sonic OVA, like Sonic's always getting ticked off and pissed.
Yeah, and Amy was for me. Amy's the best character in terms of compared to her other characters, because I mean Sonic was pretty good from the beginning, but Amy was pretty meh, okay. But here she's fucking awesome. Like she's funny. She's cute. She's funny as hell. Like she's basically kind of this psychiatrist kind of thing. Like she's always wants to make all the guys. You know, she's basically kind of like the one that unites the people, unites the characters.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Like before, she was never like that. Like all the characters have really improved. Like you know, with the exception of Knuckles, because we don't know much about him yet. But
like,
yeah,
so
Knuckles,
I really like it. From Knuckles that he has an ego now. That's all I can really get.
I just hope like if they ever show Shadow, I'm just afraid of his voice. Like, why don't you come down here and fight me or face me? He's like, whoa. I don't know.
I want to see Shadow. Like, I want to see. Hopefully, we'll get to see him in the show.
Yeah.
Don't know about.
Isn't it crazy? Like up till this day, I still can't put my finger on Shadow's voice. His voice goes in and out. Like it's like he tries to sound like the old Shadow from adventure games. Like, you got this, Sonic. Like, oh yeah, that is like. His voice just rubs me the wrong way.
He's trying to be like, I'm the coolest kind of thing, which he doesn't.
Yeah, I can't imitate the new Shadow. Like anytime like if someone says imitate Shadow, I think of Jason Griffith's Shadow.
I think Jason Griffith's Shadow was the best, in my opinion.
Yeah, I wish he was still kept on the show for this Shadow.
I wish he would have stayed, but oh well. But you know, like I don't know, like the voice cast and the characters in general are really good in my opinion. I like it, like But oh, I mean, what I expect from the show, I want to see more on I want to see more on Styx, because Styx is kind of just there. I want to know why is she there. Again, I don't know where the show takes place. I think it's after the games or before it.
It's after, because people said that the games Rise of Lyric is the prequel because it's how they meet and everything. And I don't know about Shattered Crystal though. I'll have to, you know, we just have to wait till the game comes out. But as I was saying, I'm more excited for the game now because of the show, but it's mainly for the story.
Yeah, for the story.
This is the first time I've been interested in the Sonic game for the story. Like what the, you know?
Yeah, like I don't know, like I'm looking forward to the show. Like I'm loving it. Like this and Steven Universe are gonna be the shows I'm gonna watch constantly on Cartoon Network.
Yep.
This show is funny. I liked it. I hope to see, like, from what my hopes for the show I hope to see more, you know, I hope we get to see Shadow, definitely.
Yeah.
Metal Sonic, I want to see Lyric. I don't know if he's dead or whatever.
I don't know what. We'll have to play the game.
We'll have to play the
Sorry,
game to
guys,
find out.
Yeah.
But whatever. I mean, we'll play the games or whatever. But I don't know. I want to just see. You know, I want it to be funny. I want it to stay consistent. I want the writing to not get cliche. You know, like normal, like basically all cartoons ever. Like I don't want that shit. I want to see it really, you know. I hope it's successful. I hope that it gets a lot of episodes. I don't know how many episodes do they have planned.
I think
like 50?
Like 50? Or usually 52 is it?
Yeah, I hope that it does really good so it can continue for longer.
Yeah, basically with 52, that means it's only going to be 26 weeks it will show, or 25, you know, like, you know, like 25 Saturdays.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really good, and there's really nothing else for me to say. Just, forgot what I was going to say. Just, yeah, it's nothing we haven't already said, but yeah, I really
it was pretty good. Like
it's a lot better than Sonic X, yeah.
No, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Like, I don't know. I myself don't really want to compare because they're really two different things in terms of a plot, but in terms of a Sonic show, I guess it's better. I guess.
Yeah. I say you can only compare this with the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, and SATAM. That's what I can compare it to. You know? Even though SATAM's kind of dark, but
what about Underground?
Yeah, and Underground too. Fuck them.
Yeah, Underground was just weird, but anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's all we got to say about Sonic Boom. Like, leave your opinions.
And basically, yeah. Well, one thing I want to say, guys, don't expect me to be doing impressions of every episode. I wanted to do a follow up of this because earlier in the year I did impressions of Sonic Boom, the TV show and the games. So now I want to make my first impression of the show, and I love it so far. Like, out of a 10, I'll give it a solid 8.5. I mean, like, a lot of people gave the second.
Yeah, I give it about an 8.5 too, or a 9. But I'm gonna give it an 8.5 just because it was good. It was. Way
I know it's
gonna
get better.
It's gonna get better. Like I want to see, like I said, I want to see more on Shadow, Knuckles, Sticks, and all those characters. And I don't know if I hope they don't spoil the game. I don't think they will. But you know, like if you say this takes after the game, I hope they don't spoil things that happen in the game, that lead to the show. I hope they don't do that, but they probably will. But whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's why you put the show before the game, but
yeah. I mean, this whole show is kind of like a marketing thing to sell the toys and shit. But
yeah,
like I hope this is really popular with the kids. I hope that it does well. I hope that it keeps going. Like, I mean, it's a really good show. If you're a Sonic fan, you're gonna like it. Like, don't be too nitpicky about it. I mean, don't get too I mean, because I know a lot of people wanted to see like kind of a Sonic X, Sonic SATAM thing, but it's not really that. It's its own thing. You gotta accept it.
Yeah, I'm tired of the whole like edgy type. Like, keep that with Sonic Team games, which I heard that they're now going to start being more serious with Sonic Team, whereas the Sonic Boom will be more lighthearted. So
so don't get too like. In terms of expectations, don't get too hyped about it. Like, as in, like, you know, don't get like, I want to see some dark shit, like it's like a character dying or something. Like, if you want that, just read the comics or whatever. Watch Sonic X again, whatever. Don't expect that. Like, in terms of a Sonic show, this is really good. As a Sonic fan, I love it. As a cartoon fan myself, I love it too. It's really good. If you like cartoons, if you're open-minded about new cartoons, and you don't really mind that, watch Sonic Boom. If you're a Sonic fan, watch it. If you're a Sonic fan, you probably already watched it, but whatever.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, I saw it while I was in school. Like, I was busy with a football game, I still saw it.
Yeah.
But,
So I guess
alright, I think we've, got anything else to say?
I guess that's all I gotta say. I'll leave this in the description. I'll leave the official Cartoon Network site so you can check out. I don't know if they have the episodes there, but you can check out the time slots and clips and whatever, so you can support it. Please support it. I'm not gonna link any piracy. Sorry, I'm not gonna link it. If you want to find it, Google it or whatever.
Yeah, just Google. That's what I did.
Google it. But hopefully this is good. And that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, so that's basically it. It's an A. Basically, I give the whole show an A. It's really good, you know. And and I hope it what's that word? It proved all the naysayers wrong, that it was going to be cheesy and stupid and whatever. But yeah. But alright guys, so you can check this video out on my channel and my friend Silver's channel. Yeah, he's going to do all the editing and stuff with it because, you know, I'm too lazy. I just want to chill until the games come out next week, but yeah. Alright, be sure to check out my friend Silver's channel. And is there anything else you want to say, Silver?
Nothing much. This will be on my channel, and it will be on Gamer Guy's channel, so support it. Like I said, support the show, and let's see this, you know, hopefully let's see this show make the ratings and make a fan base or something, whatever.
Yeah. All right, guys, that wraps it up. So, yeah, stay tuned for more Sonic Boom related stuff on our channels. And until next time, swag out.
Swag out.
Yep, he actually said it.